Welcome back to the Java multithreading series. In this episode, we will explore what really happens during a thread's lifecycle. We'll walk through each state, when it happens, and how to see it in action. We will also show hands-on. We will log the thread states during its execution. So if you see my screen, I have stated the thread lifecycle. These are the states in which thread can be, and we will go through each state and show examples by logging the state of the thread. So, as per Java, there are 6 thread states, and these are defined in java.lang.thread.state. I'll just write it here java.lang.thread.state. And if you go inside this uh, class, this is of enum type, and these are all enums. Now, how the state transition happens. When a thread is created, it's in new state. And when the object is created for that particular thread, it goes into a runnable state, which means that at any given point of time, it is ready to run. So from runnable state, it can go in either blocked waiting or timed waiting. And from these states, final state would be terminated state. So new state means the thread is created, but it is not started, which means it is when you write code, it would be in this state. Similarly, runnable. So runnable is thread is ready to run. It is running or it is ready to run. Similarly, blocked state. Blocked state means it is waiting to acquire a lock. Waiting state is it is indefinitely waiting. It is waiting for another thread to perform a particular action. Timed waiting again, it's waiting for a specified time, like sleep. When you write a sleep method and that thread goes into sleep for that amount of time, it's timed waiting. And terminated. Finally, life cycle of a thread is completed or it is crashed. So it can be a successful execution or a failed execution. We will just write a simple class to show all the states. Now, if you notice, we are creating a new thread. We have internally created one class which is extending thread, and we have overridden the run method. Inside, we have written some logic, and we are calling sleep method on the execution. So some underlying logic is being executed here and which takes around 2 seconds. We have created the thread. Now we have started the thread. So once the thread is created, what is the state? It should print new. As our theory, the thread is not started yet, which means it is in new state. Now when we have started the thread, but immediately we have asked it to sleep for 100 milliseconds. So it moves into timed waiting or runnable state. We will print the state over here. Again, we will wait for current thread to finish the execution by calling the join method. And once execution of the current thread is finished, we will see what state it is in. Let me run this. As you can see in the output, before start, it is in new state. Then when it is running, it is in runnable state. After start, we have immediately applied 100 milliseconds of sleep. So it goes into timed waiting. We have applied join over here. So it allows the current thread to finish its execution, which leads to finishing of execution. And again, it goes into runnable state. And finally, if the program is about to end, it goes into terminated state. So these are the states which Java maintains in the thread lifecycle. We have some common pitfalls. Like what happens if we call the start method twice? then in that case we get a illegal thread state exception. Let's try this. So at this state it should throw a legal state exception. As expected, we are getting some exception. So this could be one of the interview question. Like what happens if you call the thread twice? Thread.start twice. So in that case, it will throw a legal thread state exception, and you should know that a thread can only be started once. So in this section, we have seen the life cycle of a thread. We have tried to print the states on the console. And in the next episode, we will introduce synchronization and the idea of shared resources and what is a race condition and when it happens, how to fix it. So, if you find this helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.